Hi, I'm Heather, my husband's Jim, and we are Travel Small, Live Big. We have a 19-foot Rpod, and we try to spend as much time in it and take as many camping trips as possible. I work full-time, Jim has his own business, so we try to squeeze in the trips when we can, and this video is just to tell you how we do that. We've had a few people ask how we're able to go camping so much and how we go for the length of time that we go. First of all, if you haven't already done so, please feel free to subscribe to see some of the beautiful campgrounds we've been to, and we're getting ready to go on a 3-week trip, so we'll be posting those videos when we return. If you want to see those, don't forget to subscribe. So we have 3 basic ways that we increase our camping trips and our length of our trips. One is at the beginning, one is in the middle, and one, of course, is at the end. So at the beginning, I arranged to sneak out of work a few hours early the day before a trip. It adds an extra evening and afternoon and gets us like we're already feeling we're on vacation. I mean, who can sleep the night before a big trip anyway, right? May as well get there, knock off a few miles. We've stayed at a campground a few hours away, adds an extra afternoon and evening. We've also done a couple harvest hosts that are maybe an hour and a half away. One's a winery, we stock up on wine. The other one is an organic vegetable farm, but sadly, they're no longer a member of the program. The new owners bought it, didn't want to continue. But we would go there and stock up on our vegetables for a trip. And now in the middle, the company I work for pretty much allows me to take whatever number of vacation hours I want. It's very flexible. Instead of paying myself 8 hours a day while I'm gone, I pay myself maybe 4 or 5 hours, and that pretty much doubles the amount of vacation time I can get. Instead of 3 weeks a year, I'm now doing 6 or more, and every once in a while I'll just take a day, add a day to that 3-day weekend and not pay myself. So you might work for a company that will be flexible with you. Possibly if they're slow during certain times of the year, you can take vacation and maybe only have, get paid 4 hours a day. Also comp time, maybe when they're busy, if they allow you to work on a weekend or odd hours after work, bank that time and use that for a trip later during the year. So this flexibility with a company, I didn't have that when I did commercial insurance. It was a career. I could take 5 days off maximum at a time. Where I work now is more of a job than a career, and I've taken up to 4 weeks at a time, and every summer I take 3 weeks off. So possibly looking into a job instead of a full-on career where they'll allow you to be flexible, maybe bank your hours or pay yourself less, just might make you have a better quality of life and be able to get out there more. So on to the end. You know that feeling when you're driving home on that last day of a trip and you don't want to go home and you're not ready for that trip to be over? One more afternoon, one more evening would be great. Well, we know that feeling all too well. So what we've done is found a campground maybe hour and a half away from home. A lot of times on the beach, Refugio, El Capitan, and we go there. We wait till the campground's clearing out. It's a Sunday. A lot of times they leave. We get a prime spot and we have a great afternoon, evening, and then in the morning we just get up at 6 a.m. and hit the road. Still get home by maybe 7, have time to shower, get to work, and that has really extended our vacations and trips as well. So one final idea, and we do this quite often, is we found a campground about 15-20 minutes away from home, and we do what we call commuter camp. We go up there maybe on a Wednesday, get set up, just come back to work the next day. It's a 20-minute commute. Most people have that kind of commute anyway. I don't, because I walk to work. But anyway, sometimes we spend a week up there and just have driven to work every day. It feels like we're on vacation because we're not home. We sit outside like we do when we're camping. We're outside in nature versus sitting at home thinking we should be paying the bills or doing the bookkeeping, things like that. So that's really increased our time as well. So these are just a few ideas that we've used to lengthen our camping trips and increase the number of trips and really add a little bit to the beginning or the end. So if you've enjoyed this, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and if you have any good ideas on how to lengthen your camping trips or increase the number of trips, please feel free to share those in the comments below. And thanks for watching.